अस्सलाम वालेकुम एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज ड्रामे का 6th या 7th लेक्चर है मेरे ख़्याल में। और आज हम देखेंगे इसमें मेलोड्रामा, हीरोइक ट्रेजेडी और द शी और सेंटिमेंटल ट्रेजेडी। So what's a melodrama? Melodrama occurs when the playwright sacrifices truth to life in either character or an event for the sake of theatrical effect. Right? What happens in the melodrama? The playwright sacrifices truth to life in either a character or an event for the sake of theatrical effect. In Jacobean age, tragedy degenerates into melodrama. What happens in Jacobean era? The tragedy degenerates into a melodrama. Then we have heroic tragedy. Heroic tragedy is a tragedy which held the day in the later half of the 17th century, and it's called as what? Heroic tragedy. Okay, heroic tragedy, a tragedy which held the day in later half of the 17th century, is called as heroic tragedy. It is understood with reference to the laws of epic or heroic poem rather than those of tragedy. How is it heroic tragedy understood? It is understood with reference to the laws of the epic or heroic poem rather than those of tragedy. Dryden defined it matlab heroic tragedy. Dryden defined heroic tragedy as an imitation in little of a heroic poem. The last one is sentimental or she tragedy. Okay, so the she or sentimental tragedy was popular during the early years of the 18th century. It's called as she or sentimental tragedy because central figure is woman, and it's sentimental because there's excessive emotion indulgence in of what emotions. Okay, it's called as she or sentimental because central figure is a woman, and it's sentimental because there's excessive indulgence in emotion. Dryden's All for Love is a transitional play. Dryden what is a transitional play? All for Love, showing features of both heroic play and the new she tragedy. Then Nicholas Rose, The Fair, Penitent, and Jane Shore are finest examples of she tragedy in England. In England, what are the finest example of she tragedy? Nicholas Rose, what? The Fair, Penitent, and the Jane Shore. Okay, that's it for today. That's it for today. Thank you so much for listening to my lecture. मिलते हैं आपसे अगले लेक्चर में. टिल देन टेक केयर. अल्लाह हाफिज़.